It doesn't matter how many times you've lost your keys, because you'll always need new ones. Car keys are important to unlock doors, open trunks, and allow you to get where you're going. We'll cover the best options if you need new car keys and the best places to get them. Don't worry, if you lose your keys, there are many solutions available to help you find them. Let's review how to get key replacements for your car. Replacing a car key isn't difficult, but you need to consider some things before you buy a new one. There are three main types of car keys: mechanical, electronic, and transponder. For modern cars, typically you'd either have an electronic key or a transponder key. Now, electronic keys or transponder keys don't need any type of regular upkeep, for example, but they do need to have a battery replacement about every few years, every 2 to 3 years. The good thing about that is that these batteries are very commonly found in many stores, even your dollar store, hardware store, and obviously the dealership too. You might be able to find your replacement key through an online retailer. These are generic, so the only tricky thing is to have it coded, but we'll get into that later. Like I said, if you lost your car keys, you can purchase a replacement key online. But keep in mind, these keys are generic and can require some coding if it doesn't really match exactly. So that leaves us with the safest route. The safest route, but the most expensive route, is your local dealership. A dealership can charge a premium for their services because obviously they make a good portion of their revenue through their service department. So as part of the cost of the part, there is probably going to be a coding fee associated with it, but you can be guaranteed that the key will work 100%. The other option is actually looking for a local locksmith that can handle key replacement. For example, automotive locksmith can arrive to your place probably within 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how busy they are, and they should be able to get you back on the road with your key. However, just like the dealerships, locksmiths also require certain information from you before they can actually start working on your vehicle. So with that being said, please ask your locksmith what he or she needs from you first. Prepare your information like registration and probably your insurance card, just to make sure that you have proof of ownership. Now, how much does it actually cost to replace your key or key fob? Well, first, the batteries in the key fob. If your key fob doesn't work, then the batteries are pretty cheap. However, calling a locksmith will cost you about $100, $150 or more, and a little bit of your time. And the dealership can cost a few $100s for the coding and the cutting of the key. Again, you'll also need to provide proof of ownership. For example, at my BMW dealership, a new key costs $260 just for a new key. How long does it take to get a new car key made? Getting a replacement key made for your car is usually pretty quick. However, depending on your make and model, it might take a few days to up to a week. Here's our final thoughts on lost car keys and getting replacements. Remember, you will need to provide proof of ownership. Plan to have a few days in order to get your replacement key, either from your dealership, if not sooner, maybe a local locksmith. Remember, locksmiths might be able to do it in one day if they're able to program it to your car. European cars might be a little bit more tricky, so ask your locksmith if they can do it. There's a bunch of new services like Tom's Keys that are for the do-it-yourself. Basically, you plug it in and then it automatically programs them for you. So as a recap, if you lost your keys, don't panic. We've already laid out all the options for you so you can decide what's best for you.